Bismillah Rahman Rahim. Today we are starting Primary Mathematics Oxford second edition. We'll be starting from chapter 13, which is fractions. We will cover the maximum portion and we will try our best to make it easier and easier for you so that there should be no difficulty in doing this chapter 13 fractions. Do you know what is the meaning of fractions? The meaning of fractions is parts. Parts mean not the full. I'll give you example like if you eat pizza slices or slices of cake. So if you are getting one or two slices, so those are the parts, fractions. You are not getting the whole. Okay. So keep in mind that fractions is parts. The meaning of fractions is parts. So we'll start. We need to know one thing, that the fractions are written like this: 2 over 5. So 2 over 5, we can also say that this is 2 divided by 5. These are both are same. But when we talk in terms of fractions, so we can say that we'll give you one example how to understand this 2 over 5, which is a fraction. That let's suppose there is a pizza which have 5 portions. So the total portions are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if a boy, let's say Ahmed, he gets 2 parts, so if we talk in terms of fractions, we will not say that he got 2 parts. So in terms of fractions, we will tell that out of total 5 parts, how many parts he got. So it means total parts are here. Okay, and here are the Ahmed's parts, the parts that he got. So we know that he got 2 parts, so we will write this 2 parts for Ahmed, and over total parts are 5. So we say that the portion or the fraction of the pizza he got is 2 over 5. 2 over 5 means that there were total 5 parts and he got 2 parts. So the very first thing is that you need to remember that 2 divided by 5 or 2 over 5, this is a form of fraction. This is how we write in terms of fraction. This is first thing. The second thing is that this is very important to understand and keep in mind for this chapter, to understand that this is total parts of a pizza or of a cake. These are the total parts, and this represents the parts which are eaten so another thing is that we need to memorize that when we write the fractions, so it has 2 parts. Always it has 2 parts. Like 3/7. There are specific names for upper and lower part. The name of upper part is always numerator. The way we say number, but it is numerator. So numerator. How to memorize the spellings? NU, new, ME, me, RATOR, numerator. This is the way to memorize the spellings. And what about the lower part? This is called, always they have the same name. The upper part will be numerator. We are talking in terms of fractions, two parts of fractions, upper part and lower part. And the lower part will always be named as denominator. So how to memorize this? We can memorize this by like this: denominator, because here you can get confused. This is ME and this is MI. So here we will remember this, memorize this by numerator, and this one denominator. So this is the way to memorize the spellings of numerator and denominator. And these names are fixed. I mean, in terms of whenever we talk about the fractions, the upper part will be always numerator and the lower part will always be denominator. So now we will gradually move forward in this word of fractions. So first we will tell you one thing, that if there is one pizza and there are only two parts, okay, and if someone, let's suppose Ali gets only one part to eat. So when we talk in terms of fractions, we will not say that he got one part. We will tell in terms of fractions that out of how many total parts he got how much. Means to say, Ali's share divided by total parts. So we know that Ali's share is only one part and total parts were 2. So he got 1/2. So always remember that 1/2 is also known as half. He got half of the pizza or half of the cake. So if anybody he gets one, these are two equal parts, okay, these are two equal parts, this and this, these are equal. So if anyone gets one part out of two equal parts, so we say he got 1/2. 1 is his share and 2 is total parts. Always total parts will be in the denominator. We will again want to mention that this is numerator and this is denominator. Okay, so this is the point, that whenever you get one part out of two equal parts, so you are getting in terms of fractions 1/2, and 1/2 is also known as half. So you got half of the share from that pizza or cake, whatsoever it is. So this was one point to remember, that what is half and what is 1/2. Both are equal. Now we will see that if there are three parts of a pizza or cake whatsoever like this, These are equal parts. Okay, so if someone gets one part, so we will again write in terms of fractions. If Ali got one part, so we will say Ali's share over total parts. So how much is Ali's share? One part. How many are total? 1, 2, 3 parts. So he got 1 over 3. So always remember that 1 over 3 is also known as 1/3. That Ali got 1/3 of the pizza or 1/3 of the cake. So this is the concept of 1/3. What is 1/3? One part over three means one part out of 3 equal parts. So likewise, if there is a cake and we have 4 equal parts and someone gets one part, let's suppose Ali got one part of pizza, so we will say that we will tell or describe it in terms of fractions like this: Ali's share over total parts. How much is Ali's share? Only 1. And how many are total? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 over 4. So he got 1/4. So 1 over 4, also known as 1/4, is also known as quarter. He got quarter of the cake or quarter of the pizza. So always remember that 1/4 is known as quarter. He got quarter. And also remember, these are 4 equal parts of something like cake or pizza. Now we'll move forward. We have now in our mind that what is 1/2, what is 1/3, what is 1/4, what is numerator, what is denominator. Okay, now likewise we can say that if there are total 5 parts, one, two, three, four, 5 parts. So if someone gets, these are 5 equal parts of a pizza. Okay, if Ali gets 1, so we say Ali's share over total parts. This we are talking in terms of fractions. So we say Ali got only 1 and total were 5. So he got 1 over 5 or 1 out of 5 equal parts. So 1 over 5 is also called 1/5. Likewise, if there are 6 parts, okay, and someone gets 1 part, so it will be 1/6. 1 over 6, 1/6. And if there are 7 parts, so it will be 1 over 7. He got 1 part out of 7 equal parts, so it will be 1/7. And like if we increase the parts to 8 parts, it will be 1 over 8. He got one slice or one share out of 8 equal parts. It will be 1/8. So likewise, it will be 1/9, 1/10, like this, so on and so forth.